Welcome, family, to another episode of the Midnight Moods podcast. This is Conscious Conversations, real talk with real ones. I'm Coco the Conscious, aka Mr. Moods, and our real one for today, our special guest, you know what I mean? This guest has played a big part in my role, you know, my journey here in music. So this is an important one. Cindy, what up? Yeah, clap it up. Cindy.
That was the biggest fail.
Hey, is an independent artist, songwriter, lyricist. The list goes on. You come on, mention some. You gotta talk yourself up here.
Mate,
Let's go.
I mean, first of all, with the talking, the voice.
Let's talk about the voice real quick.
The voice,
because the voice is the main. That's the.
Yeah, I know.
That's the tool right there.
I know. I mean, it's not here today.
Yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna turn you up a lot so then you don't have to strain.
No, so I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, no, I'm good.
There you go.
No, yeah, the voice is a bit off today, but still quality always.
Yes, 100%. Well, I've heard Cindy's voice in real time, and it definitely doesn't sound like this on the regular. It's a very powerful voice.
Yep, we planned this.
But this is good because now if people really want to hear your voice, they've got to go listen to the music.
Yeah.
So it's really worked out. See, the universe does things for a great reason.
You know what's so funny? Actually, I was like, oh yeah, you know what? We'll get Joel, who's like my guitarist. I'm like, we'll get Joel to come down and we'll do like acoustic like versions of this music coming out, and then. I was like, nah, I have a feeling my voice ain't gonna be there, mate. So thank God we didn't plan that, but
Damn.
We're here. So
when did the voice start leaving? Because it's coming back now.
Yeah. I was gonna say this is sounding much better. Yeah. Much better. 2 days ago it was like non-existent. But it was this morning. Well, actually yesterday night I was like, oh, I'll be like back to normal. Yeah. And then it's just the universe, you know, for whatever reason. It was meant to be, but that's all right. We're here now.
That's what it does. Always tests us, makes us see how resilient we really are, and how bad we really want whatever we want. You know what I mean? But like I was saying earlier, I feel like wherever like you have like your gift or the point that you use the most, like your voice, obviously, like that's where you get attacked first. Yep. It's like a muscle that's being used all the time. Yep. So
and I don't want to put him on the spot off camera, but Eddie was like. Eddie, the manager, Eddie. Oh yeah,
Eddie. Shout out Eddie, manager.
Shout out to Eddie. Yeah,
he was in the building.
He was like, "Oh man, we've got this podcast, and that boy's not gonna make it." I was like, "No, we'll be good.
Yeah.
We'll make it." So yeah.
Nah, we made it happen. Shout out to Eddie, man.
Shout out.
He probably made all this happen, really. Because Eddie, we'll do a little backstory of our journey together. Eddie introduced me to Cindy. Do you know what I mean? Eddie, I remember I used to work with Eddie and he'd always talk about you so highly of you as well. He'd be like, my girl, man, I'm telling you, bro, she's the biggest. She's the best thing, you know, musically. Her voice is amazing. And I'd never met you. He'd just paint the picture. And then this is when I wasn't even into music. I was always into music, but I wasn't into making music.
Yeah.
And then it clicked when I started making music. I was like, Eddie, do you reckon, you know, Cindy could help me out? Yeah. And then that's how this came along. So shout out to Eddie, man.
And I was gonna say shout out to the cuz. Yeah. Now I was gonna say the manager, cuz I was gonna say actually and it's full circle what you said at the beginning of the podcasts, like the real ones.
Yeah, real ones.
I was like,
the song.
Yo.
Yeah, exactly.
That's full circle.
There we go. Make sure everyone goes and streams that song. Yeah. My girlfriend just heard that one. She was like, whoa. She had no idea because I was telling her about you guys come on the podcast and stuff. And then, when she heard it, she's like, what? Dude. She never heard me in that light as well. Like rapping to like a beat like that. And then your vocals. And I was like, yeah, man, the real was the real. Yeah. It's a real one. Yeah.
Honestly, everyone that listens to that song, and I mean like people who have so many years of experience in the industry, like again probably something we'll also talk about off camera. Yeah. But don't want to drop too many names, but so many people have been like, yo, Cindy, like this sound and like you guys like the vibe of the song was so ahead of its time.
Exactly.
So ahead of its time.
It's so true when you think about it, because it's a while ago now, really. Like, think back.
And if you listen to like music now, like you're like, oh fuck, like, you know, maybe it was a little bit too early, but honestly, it's good to timestamp that part of, you know, what our music careers.
We visionaries right here. We got a visionary on the podcast.
No way.
There we go. So yeah, I want to just shout out Cindy and Eddie because yeah, like I said, man, my music career, that was the first song I ever released.
Yeah.
That was Cindy who made the beat. Do you know what I mean? And that was like
that.
my first time properly recording. And then we had Take Control.
Yep.
You know, so that was another one. And what else? The Zone. You mix and mastered The Zone.
I tried my best.
Nah, it was awesome, bro. The Zone is like my biggest song. Everyone loves The Zone.
Really?
Yeah, they love it. They froth.
Mad.
Buddhist, you did
The
Buddhist as well. There was a
Yep.
lot. So yeah,
that was one of my favorites. Honestly, I was like, I remember the Buddhist.
Yeah. And it's so different as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Cindy does it all, fam. She obviously sings and you write music, but you produce music too. Do you know what I mean? And that's something that I feel like, I want to tap into that as well. But we'll get into the singing and the music and then the inspiration and how you started singing. Do you know what I mean? What was the catalyst for you at the beginning? Do you know what I mean? What was, I know, like, I remember you telling me a lot of the inspirations was Beyonce, I'm pretty sure, Michael Jackson.
Oh, yes.
But, like,
massive.
I want to go even, like, kind of early days, inner child Cindy. Do you know what I mean? That, was like, music's my thing.
Oh, man, that's a that kid right there.
Yeah.
It was so funny. Is like, music was always part of my life, and I don't really talk about it that much. And even like I have family members that are like, really, like I never noticed that, and I'm like, bro, just trust.
Yeah.
Sorry, do you want me to sit close? I'm sorry.
That's alright. So I'm turning you up. So you do you.
Yeah, man. Thank you, bless. I don't know. I think like being the second child. Shout out to the sis. Being the second child, you're more observant of things around you. And I think like, again, music was always there. And I was always like, watching, my parents would always put Michael Jackson, like live, performances of Michael Jackson and Beyonce, etc. And other bands, Scorpio. What other bands from the top of my head? Yeah, Sade, a bunch of wow, and so and I'm probably again butchering it and missing a heap of influences there, but no, it was always captivating to me, and then I didn't think it was something that I could take serious. I was doing sport, and that was the thing that I thought was going to be the career, and I really strongly felt that, both my sister and I. And we put a lot of time and energy and effort into that, but then I don't know, it just wasn't meant to be. And when it came to finishing high school, and high school was a massive part of that. Shout out to all the music teachers. I don't think teachers give themselves enough credit for the patience that they have. And, I mean, they might not get the gratitude from students at the time, but there are a lot of kids, even people that I know, that were encouraged to do things that weren't like, in the, what's it called? The, in the, like, I don't know, like when you graduate high school, like, certificate, whatever. Qualifications. They were doing other things and they were encouraged to do those things. So high school played a massive part in my passion for music, and that was a space that I was given to have a bit of escapism from life, and again I was always being told, I didn't know why at the time, but I was always being told, like, you can do this for a living, and it's like, cool, sir, thanks. But and then after high school I was like, I'll try this sport thing out. Didn't work out, and then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do music, see where it takes me, as long as I love what I'm doing, that's what matters. And and I think we all like, of course that's why we're here, we all can relate to that thing, of you gave it a go and you were like, oh, shit, like I'm actually extremely passionate about this. And and we're all here.
I love that.
Mad?
Yeah. I love the bit where you said you had the love for it. Do you know what I mean? And that's where I feel like with everything in life, it doesn't have to be music, but if you have the love for something, you're passionate about it, then you just go for it. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You're always coming back to it.
Exactly. Like you're like, oh, like maybe you go off to do something else, and then you're like, oh, like you just find yourself at 2 a.m, like listening to music or watching someone performing live or watching someone in the studio, like, off YouTube or whatever, and or in that environment, you know, you go from maybe watching a gig to going to an after party and you're like, wow, I'm surrounded by all these people, or community events, music events. Yeah. And you find yourself there and you're like, this is sick. And it's something that you don't have to like push yourself to do, like you just do it.
Because you enjoy it. It's so true. And it always calls you back. Like you can't escape it. And
you're keen for it. Like
exactly.
You look forward to it.
Yeah. I feel that for sure. I feel like the more I've been making music, like the more I realize it's like therapeutic for me. It's just like a nice thing where it's just like, even though, you know, you obviously do it for people to hear some good stuff, but it's also on a deeper levels for yourself, do you know what I mean? To express yourself and to just like tap into places that you've, you know, might have, you know, not really, like uncharted waters. And like, and you look at something that you're proud of, like you're like, oh shit, I wrote that, or I, you know, like came up with the, you know, syncopation or the melody or whatever. And and again, I forgot who told me, but it always stuck to me, that idea of it's a timestamp. Like you look back at a song and you're like, fuck, I remember when I was there, bro. We were in like, I remember we were living in a studio apartment in Potts Point, and bro, there was absolutely no space, and we made like the sickest music in that space. Hey, like, I remember that shit. It's so true. It's a time capsule, right? It takes you back in time, and that's what I feel like when I listen to The Real. And then even like my old songs, it takes me back to that Potts Point crib. Do you know what I mean? You guys are hustling as well. And that inspired me too, seeing you and Eddie, do you know what I mean? Just fully like dedicated to like, okay, this is it, the music thing. We're going to like hustle hard, like live in a small place, do what we got to do. Because like the vision, do you know what I mean? Seeing ahead, like this is where we want to go. So these are the steps we got to take. But cause
it's bigger, like it's bigger than that. Hey, like you're like, you're not just doing it just because of like one thing, like especially that of, you know, especially lately, like this year I've met so many people who have a good relationship and balance between like the business side of it and the just the pure passion and creativity side. And you're like, man, if you can strike the balance between those two.
Like the balance between both. That's a real. There
you go. You can do what you love for a living, eh?
True. That's a gem right there. Yeah. The balance between both worlds. Because with music nowadays, I feel like maybe it's been like that for a long time, but it's like, it's not just the music anymore. It's the business side. It's the marketing. Do you know what I mean? It's like the content, all the stuff that you're like, if
you don't want to do, you're like, I gotta promote this shit.
I feel like you're right, and it's the stuff as a creative that you like, it's kind of uncomfortable, you know. But like making the music, that's like the second nature. But all that other stuff is it's a bit much.
You know what's funny? It actually happened with it's happening to me with this music that's about to come out now, because I wrote this new stuff. Actually we started working on it. I was writing it. Oh my god, I'm horrible with dates. But we started working on it like in the mixing process in 2020.
In 2020?
2020? Okay. 2021.
Wow.
So there you go. That's why Eddie's my manager, because he remembers all the day. Yeah, 2021, sorry, yeah. And honestly, the kind of that feeling I get when it comes to the business side, I'm like, I can't be bothered doing this. I'm starting to feel that with the music, where I'm like, I've been holding on to this too long. I want to move on, you know.
Yeah, you want to get it out.
It's
so true.
So there you go. It's both sides. You know, you don't think you'd feel that. I mean, I didn't think I'd feel that way about the creative side, but I'm like, fuck, I've heard this song 1,000 times, bro. I just want to release it.
You want to get it out. Move to the next project. So how do you do it as an independent artist? What would you say are like some things you've learned on the way that have helped you like stay independent? Do you know what I mean? Stay true to like, you know, this like path that you set for yourself.
Far out. Patience. Oh my god, I can't stress it. Patience and energy, man. You need to, like, in those moments where you're like, far out, can't do, like, it's getting so difficult. It's becoming like, no, I wouldn't say like a burden. I want to go to that extreme, but it's exhausting. It gets exhausting because you're, you don't have that backing of a label, whether it's even if it's a small label, you know, unless you have, you know, an extremely massive and supportive family, or a lot of like supportive friends who like genuinely, like, not just for like the banter, like they genuinely support you. And not to say that I don't have that. Of course I have a lot of friends and family that support me, but it's very, very, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of finances to support it, and especially like depends on the level. Like there are people who are comfortable with, you know, releasing kind of like a bedroom, you know, like recorded mix of a song, and you know, each to their own. You know, it depends on what you're going into. Like the most obvious, if you're looking to be a pop artist, the standard's pretty high to, you know, try and shuffle through the what's it called, the
I know what you're saying,
like
trying to say. Yeah.
Like the
shuffle through like the crowd.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
But yeah, man, patience.
That's a big one. Yeah.
You gotta pray sometimes. You know, you gotta put it out there in the universe. Like, give me a sign, man.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's actually one of my songs that maybe we'll
it's called "Give Me a Sign."
No, it's like a lyric in the song, but
okay.
Maybe we'll listen to it later. But yep. You feel it in that. You feel my. You feel my energy in that song where I'm like, far out. Is this, because it does take you to those places of, should I be doing this?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing like, you know, you're not looking for, you know, $1 million, right? You know, I don't think that would even solve like your problems or, what's it called? Like refresh your patience. But just something to be like, is this my purpose?
Yeah.
And we always would relate on that.
Yeah, exactly. It always creeps in, eh?
Yeah.
It just takes a certain type of like will. Do you know what I mean? You gotta have that willpower. And that belief in yourself, or even deeper, like knowing of yourself. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just knowing that this is for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you've been doing it for a while now, right? This isn't like a new thing. Do you know what I mean? Like you haven't just started releasing music. This has been, you know, you've been the long journey, right?
Yeah. I mean, on paper, I guess 2018 was the first song I ever released, but again, I've been doing music since I, you know, graduated high school. Yeah. You know, I studied music in 2 different colleges. I, again, knew a lot of people in the industry, but and you know what? Sometimes it's just not the right time. And it's just you're not aligned. Maybe you need to learn a few more lessons along the way for it to be your moment. But here you go.
That's so true.
There you go.
Sometimes, like, you think like this is for you. Like I'm ready for it, but the universe is like, nah, you got a few more.
Wait.
Yeah, there's a few more like, you know, tools that you need for your tool belt to get to that next level.
Yeah.
And it's like a little humbling experience you get from the universe. I know the feeling.
Yeah.
So you're classically trained technically because you've been to, was it JMC, right? You've been to.
I'm not. I mean, technically, it's you're not classically trained. You're just you just have like a degree in it.
A degree. Okay.
I both went to AIM. Australian Institute of Music and JMC Academy.
Okay, yeah.
JMC, unfortunately, I didn't graduate from JMC, but because again, life happens sometimes, and just didn't have the time, again, or the energy to attend my classes and stuff. But again, that's another moment in life where instead of going to uni, because I was working. I think I was working like 3 or 4 jobs at the time. It was very crazy time. But instead of having that time to go to college, I had more time at home for rest. I had more time at home to write music. Yeah. You know, that then I came back to, you know, was like, okay, right now I don't have the resources. I don't know the right people to write this music, but I'm going to put it in this, you know, in the safe.
Yeah. Lock it away until it's ready. Yeah.
Until the time's right. Until the time's right. Yeah.
It's so true. Yeah. I heard like Chris Brown has like 1,000 songs just sitting there, just waiting. That is just like not ready to release.
Lil Wayne as well.
Lil Wayne too. I feel like a lot of artists, But it's tough when, and I can, connect with you on this as well, when you have to like juggle. Obviously, like you're working to make a living, like rent. You've got a relationship. I mean, you got family, you got friendships, like 10-2. But do you know what I mean? There's so many things that you're like juggling. Do you know what I mean? You can't just like every day, which would be the dream, which is the dream, which will happen. Where you can just wake up and make the music. Do you know what I mean? And then your whole like life is just consumed with music. But right now, it's like you got to hustle, do side hustles and this and that. How do you find the balance again with that? Do you know what I mean?
Again.
Yeah.
It's difficult, bro. It's difficult. And it's a lot of trial and error. Yeah. A lot of trial and error and a lot of, oh my God, how many mistakes have been made of like, far out, I'm spending, like, and it is a reality of I'm spending way too much time and I'm very consumed in music now. Like, or I'm not dedicating nearly as enough time, and you're competing with so many other artists and so much other content in general out there. And I guess that's like the reality that I think, not all, but I feel like most artists need to come to, you know, to accept that we're in the era of social media, and you know, people are pumping out content left, right, and center.
Facts.
And dude, you gotta, you know, hang in there. And you gotta push through all of that. And I feel like the focus, I feel for me personally, is let me focus more on the quality of my content rather than the quantity.
Facts.
And then we'll see, again, trial and error in that area. But no, again, it's difficult. There's days that you come home from work, you know, you're working, I think at one point, and this was in, I don't know, I don't remember what year it was. Was it 2017? 2017. Were you?
Here we go, Eddie.
2016. Again, I butcher every time, bro.
Nah, Eddie's he's got the memory, the elephant's memory right there.
Yeah, exactly, with the giraffe, bro. Yeah, 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, I was waking up at like 4 a.m. to go to a job that started at 5 a.m.
Damn.
I would work like a 3 or 4 hour shift, go to my second job.
Wow.
And then at the time, I was also part of a dance crew that trained in Blacktown.
Wow.
Shout out to KCC.
Yo, KCC.
Yeah, I'm so happy. They're having so much success. I'm so happy for them. Yeah, and then again, I think I only had every day maybe an hour to dedicate to music. Some days I didn't even have the time. And you come home and you're like, far out. Especially like you don't live with your parents. You know, you have to do your laundry. You got to make your food.
Exactly.
You got to have some you time.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the wind down time. Like the time to just like recalibrate and just like, kind of just regenerate your energy to make music again. And that's the tough thing. Like for me, I'm the same. I can't just finish work and just straight away dive into it. Like
work all the time. Like it's not realistic. It's not sustainable.
Because then you're like pushing the creativity too. You're like forcing it a bit too much. And then I feel like then like the music becomes a job for me. And I'm just like, oh, now I'm not like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And you don't want that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the last thing you want. Because then you're like, and then it reflects in your music. It reflects in your work.
Exactly.
And you're just like, fuck, what is this, bro? Like, why did I like release this in the first place? Mate, just...
Yeah, you gotta let it go.
Yep, which is a title of one of my songs.
Oh yeah, let it go.
This is crazy.
That's how the universe works, man.
This is a moment.
That's wild.
Coco's predicting all my fucking songs.
That's crazy. Let it go. That's deep. Let's actually dive into Let It Go. I feel like that's where it's taking us.
Oh, okay.
So is this a new song on?
Yeah.
Okay, so is this a single or part of a bigger major project? So
the music I've been working on, so I have a single coming out called West Side. I collabed with Legacy. Do you know Legacy?
No.
Yeah, he's a rapper.
Okay, yeah.
From Western Sydney.
Yeah.
He's one of those artists where I'm like, Legacy, people are like, no, I haven't heard of him. And I'm like, I'll show you one of his songs. They're like, yeah. Or like, like he's been to a lot of gigs. Shout out to Legacy.
Yeah, love the name. Love the name Legacy.
Yep. And the message behind it is also amazing. So, you know, I think, you know, he's going to be one of those. He's one of those. He's gonna do very, very, very well. We met at during the lockdowns. I think we were coming out of one lockdown. Yeah, it was coming out of one lockdown. We're doing charities. Yeah.
Bushfires.
Yeah, I know, but we're coming out of it and then we got back into it, remember?
Bushfires, lockdown. Hey, it's been a tough...
Or was it out?
Hey, it's been a tough last 3 years, man. However long it's been.
2019 bushfires.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Open source event in Penrith.
Damn, bro.
That was
this
2019.
Good. Eddie, good, man. You got to bring the elephant in here, man, because that memory is just incredible. Wow. It's photographic.
Really? I don't know.
There we go.
I don't know.
See,
Oh, he's
Cindy,
pulling
if I
out his
was you-
phone. He's getting receipts now,
if
right?
I was you, I get it. I wouldn't bother trying to remember anything either. See, he's got any. Like, I'd be like, nah, man, I need to remember this, and then leave room for just creativity, just for more
You know
magic.
what? Just leave open ended. You know.
Yeah.
I believe you, bro. He needs the receipt. Where's the receipt? No. You gave up. Okay, I'll trust you.
Yeah.
2019.
But yeah, back to Let It Go.
Yeah.
Let It Go, right?
So just quick backtrack where, the first single that's coming out is a collaboration with Legacy.
That's right.
That again, it was like kind of like so random how like you cross all these your path with so many people, and the same thing happened with the mixing engineer that I'm working with, Greg. Shout out to Greg. Let It Go is part of an EP. So I'm releasing a single, I'm releasing one EP, and then I'm releasing a second EP.
Oh wow, back to back.
Yeah.
Shit.
There's a lot of music,
back
man.
to back.
Yeah.
Damn, let's go, Sin. Gotta bring it back. Damn, back to back.
And that's a fact.
And that's a fact. Shit. Wow, that's massive. Oh, that was my shoulder. That's all right.
We're falling apart.
Damn, we getting old in this industry. That's incredible. Congratulations. I know it was 2 back to back. That's huge.
So it's 4 tracks for the first EP.
Yeah.
And 5 tracks for the first EP, 4 tracks for the second.
Nice.
And then I have 2 singles that are lined up to come out after that, but we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves. But again, a lot of music and a lot of music already being recorded and worked on right now. So Let It Go's on my first
on
EP.
the first one that's gonna drop first. Okay.
Yep. And it's actually this so strange how you just brought it up the way you did.
Yeah.
We're having a moment right here.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's timestamp this.
Hey, it's a real moment.
You got the camera.
Midnight Moods moment right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's a short Moods moment.
We have it as a hashtag.
Nah.
Yeah, we have it as a hashtag. So this is a Midnight Moods moment.
Bro.
Bang.
Universe.
Yeah, it's
What
just
is
crazy.
this?
Yeah.
And it's so the song's actually about being patient.
About being patient.
About being patient.
Wow.
It's actually about being patient.
Nice. That's incredible.
And you know what, Coco, bro? I feel like when you hear it, you're gonna be like,
I'm gonna throw.
Nah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I gotta hear it after this. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
You wanna hear it now?
I can hear it.
Up to you.
If I hear it now, I don't want to like release it. Can I release it through the thing, or how does it work?
Up to you.
Can they hear it as well, or how does it work? Like
maybe we just get your review and then
legally
I can send it to you if you want. Up to you.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
You want to do that?
All right. Yeah, we can
just
do
so
that.
we're here right now. We're here right now.
Yeah.
You might get a copyright strike from YouTube.
Oh.
No.
Once it's out with TuneCore.
Because that's.
Damn it.
So,
All right. We'll listen to it after. We'll listen to it straight after.
do you have an aux cord?
Yeah, there's the aux, but
Just plug it into her phone. Just listen to it.
Man,
and it connects to the patch.
I need the Wait, really?
Yeah.
You can just listen.
Do you have the converter?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, no, do it on my phone. Open a Dropbox link.
Yeah.
Sorting it out, guys.
Damn, we going real time. We going real time right here.
Oh my gosh.
You okay?
My
Have
voice.
some water. Or some Sodally. Is it Sodally? What's it called? Sodally. Yeah, there you go. We are here just repping. Sponsors, if you want to come through, we got you.
Oh, oofed.
So this is Let It Go.
Do you want to plug it in?
Yeah, I can plug in for sure. So there won't be any copyright things, Eddie, man.
Listen, man, they're going to have to answer to me, bro. So
Because, for example, when I post the episode on the YouTube, and like say the song will, so they'll watch this, obviously they'll watch us listening to it.
It should be because again, YouTube has even like with any distributor you use, like DistroKid, TuneCore, etc., it should have a licensing agreement. So I just like earn a royalty from the song being played on the video.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't give a copyright strike. Facebook is very tricky with that.
YouTube.
Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, but YouTube is cool with it.
Yeah, it should be. No, should be.
I bet.
But
Let's get it.
Facebook is the worst when it comes to that shit.
Yeah, that's
bro.
alright. We on the YouTube. We ain't gonna worry about the Facebook. Yeah, we ain't got stress
Mr.
about
Zucker, mate.
Mr. Zucker. I heard Mr. Zucker's fighting now, Eddie. Eddie's like shaking his head behind camera like, bro, I'd take him, man. Eddie's like, I'd take him,
Say that one more time.
Eddie's like, I'd take him, bro. Nah, I won't. Otherwise I'll bring up Elon Musk fighting as well. Or is that a rumor?
They got very important jobs.
Yeah.
They didn't beat each other's brains.
Yeah.
Alright.
Apparently it's not happening anyway.
Let's get it. Yeah, I don't think so.
Are these the streaming versions?
Chuck it in here.
No, I think these aren't the... I don't think you have the...
Oh, this isn't the one?
No, wait. I got you.
No, the chord is fine.
There's
It's
two
just
here.
about the files.
Oh, the
Yeah.
files.
Yeah.
What I could even do is I could even pause the recording, listen to it, and then press play again.
If you want, that might be better.
Yeah,
you
we
wanna
can do that.
I don't think it'll do copyright. It's about the copyright strike.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's just
No.
about like if I post it to YouTube and they're like, oh, you can't post this because, or they take the
To be
video
honest,
down.
I think YouTube would.
No, trust me. YouTube is because you earn royalties.
need a
of
lawyer.
YouTube. I know, right?
Who is
Right.
well versed in all this? But yeah, I can pause it. It's all right. Or up to you. Whatever you guys think
Nah, it should
is
be
the
alright.
best idea.
I'll find the solution in 2 seconds. Eddie, man.
Eddie man. Anyway,
Eddie
so
man.
basically we're gonna listen to Let Go on the fly right here, right now. You can see my reaction in the
Yeah.
flesh,
Yep.
and the family,
Do you have
the
the shit?
loyal listeners, you're all gonna hear it as well. Correct? They're gonna hear it too.
Yeah.
So y'all gonna get a preview before it even. When is it dropping?
On the 28th.
Oh, wow. So you're
Oh.
actually getting an early listen.
Yeah.
So there you go. Everyone who's listening to this, bless up.
Oh, okay.
Jamie.
West Side's coming out before the the first EP.
Mm.
Sorry, West Side's coming out before the first EP, and then
Yeah.
the second EP is dropping on the 28th of the month after October.
Ah,
So there you go.
damn.
Oh, let me 1 second.
Oh, good. Take your time. In
Sorry,
the
lads.
meantime,
In the meantime.
I'll organize the patch, and I'll let the family know to get ready right now. Put in your headphones. Do you know what I mean? If you're listening to it on a speaker, or better yet, turn up your headphones because you're about to hear
Oofed.
an exclusive right
There
here,
we
right
go.
now, in the moods. Midnight Moods. This is Midnight Moods Radio. This is Midnight Moods Podcast. But you get Midnight Moods Radio.
On Eddie's Samsung. Oofed.
Hey, shout out to the Samsungs. Eddie, I'm with you, bro. I got a
The
Samsung
Androids.
too.
The Androids.
Android
oh,
life.
the haters.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean, Eddie. We didn't bite that forbidden fruit, you know. we know to go. All right. So, which one? This one. This one.
Yeah. Or the headphone jack. He has a normal headphone jack, I think.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Sorry, Eddie.
I just want to see if it plays through this. If it plays through this, then it'll be even better. It's loading. Loading. But if it doesn't play through that, I can hear it in my earphones, eh?
Of course, mate.
Most
Go for
likely.
gold.
Alrighty. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay, no, it's coming out of the phone.
Just go aux.
Is there? Yeah, the headphone jack. Is it the
Uh,
bottom, Eddie?
Here we go.
Yeah.
My
Pull out
bad.
the-
Yep. There we go. Sorry, guys. Technical issues. This is why I need This is why one day I'm gonna have my own little technician doing all this. Let's see which patch it is. Is it coming? Can you guys hear that?
No, it's coming out of the phone, I think.
It's
Still.
coming out of the phone still.
Pull out the charging.
Oh no, here we go. There we go.
Yeah.
That's the one. How do I rewind?
Refresh, maybe.
Refresh. Oh, there.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be a Samsung user. I ain't even know. Click refresh. There we go. Oh, turn it up on here. What's the volume? There we go.
They say that patience is a virtue.
Hey.
Those that are patient, so it comes to no matter who you are, what you've been through, I understand that this holds truth, but I can't see the light, and all I see is time. But deep down, I know. Wanna rock before I roll, want that bright before the dawn. Wanna ride before I roll, but I should let it go. Want that high before the low, wanna walk before I crawl, wanna get up before I fall, but I should let it go. I should let it go. Ooh, I should let it go, let it go, let it go. You see, there ain't no better reason why this shouldn't be my season. For all the dreams that I've been reaching, yeah, I should practice what I'm preaching, but I'm stubborn by my vision. I've never doubted my decision, but by now I should know, no, no, no. Wanna rock before I roll, want that bright before the dawn. Wanna ride before I roll, but I should let it go. Want that high before the low, wanna walk before I crawl, wanna get up before I fall. Ooh, I should let it go, let it go, let it go.
He takes you, he breaks you, he blesses you, he gives you to them, he takes you,
Send me a sign,
he blesses you,
send me a
he gives you to them.
sign
The only way to
that I'm
multiply you
supposed to
is
be
to take you
right
and
here,
break you
right
and
now.
bless you and
Send
give you
me
to
a
them. And the more he
sign,
does it, the more
send
he
me a
breaks you, the
sign
more he blesses
that
you.
I'm
I
supposed
want
to
to talk to some
be
broken people.
right
The people
here,
that have been broken
right
into pieces.
now.
Because the more God
Send
allows
me
you
a
to be broken,
sign,
the more God allows you to
send
be
me a
blessed. You're not
sign
ready to be given to people
that
until
I'm
you have been
supposed to
blessed.
be
He took it. He broke it.
right
He
here,
blessed it. He
right
gave it to
now.
them.
Send me a sign, send me a sign
He blessed
that
it.
I'm supposed to be right here, right now. Send me a sign, send me a sign that I'm supposed to be right here, right now. Send me a sign. Patience is a virtue. Send me a sign that I'm supposed to be patience when it comes to me right now. Send me a sign. Send me a sign that I'm supposed to be. I understand that this holds true right now. Send me a sign. Send me a sign that I'm supposed to be right here, right now.
He breaks you. He blesses you. He gives you to them. The only way to
Damn.
multiply you is to take you
Wow.
and break you.
Wow.
Bless you.
I want to let it
And
finish
give
though.
it to them.
Shout out to
Damn.
TD Jakes, bro. Wait, yeah.
Cindy.
Yes,
Good
yes.
Lord.
Did you feel it go?
Oh, I felt it. Oh my God. That was beautiful. That was amazing. That was,
Thank you.
that's one of those ones that that you put on when you just need that lift.
Yep.
Damn me, where you just like,
Yep.
it can pull you out of a place. You know what I
Yep.
mean? That's what I felt. And that was, send me a sign. It's already, now it's already just ringing in my head.
See,
That's
it's,
incredible.
comforting. Like, I mean, I hope it. Like, there you go. Like, I hope I continue to write music. Like, of course, you're gonna write music that's more for fun, and lyricism or whatever about it. But I hope I can continue to write music that
That's
can
deep.
be relatable.
That's a
Like, 'cause
deep
it's just
one.
real, bro. Far out.
That's real one right here. This is a real
The
moment.
The real one.
The real one, Cindy.
The real moment.
Wow. No, that's congratulations.
Thank you,
Seriously,
thank you,
that's
thank you.
incredible.
Thank you.
That's just like when you get real high, it's so like angelic. It takes
Yeah.
you up, and like that's just. I can see that even in like a Disney movie. You know them Disney movies where it's like it's really intense moments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you kind of like in your feelings and shit. And then like that song comes on and you just shed a tear or something.
Let go.
Yeah, like that vibe. Wow. No, seriously, Cindy, that's incredible.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Fam, you're lucky you got to hear that here first. Oh my
Exclusive.
God, that's an exclusive. So when does that drop?
28th.
Wow, the 28th of September.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Whew,
Yep.
so soon.
Yep.
I'm going to play that on repeat. I'm going to put that on the radio as well.
Thank you. Oh, thank
That's
you.
incredible. No, that's
that's-
so good, man. That's
Thank you.
just far out. Yeah, there you go. If you want to know what Cindy actually sounds like, well, that's the best
Not
way.
this.
That's the best way to showcase it. Good Lord, wow. Yeah, I'm speechless. I don't know where to go from this. Whew.
There you go. It's all timing,
That's
bro.
yeah, man.
Timing,
Send me
bro.
a sign, man.
Yeah. Yep.
But that one's called Let It Go.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
So how did you not call it Send Me a Sign? Because that's
Nah, because what's funny is it took me a while to write. Actually, this one didn't take me as long, but there's another song. I keep getting this song and that song confused.
yeah.
But yeah, this one actually, it was pretty. Like my pen just kept going.
You can
Yeah.
tell. I can tell.
Yeah.
You can feel it because it's
Yeah.
just so like connected. Every
Yeah.
word, every like.
It's that moment, like in that moment that you're writing that, you're like,
Yeah.
I know the energy I'm
That's
on.
it.
This
You've-
is the frequency I'm on right now. I'm gonna write about it. You know.
really captured it and like channeled something there. Do you know what I mean? That was,
Yeah.
and then even like everything, like you singing, obviously your voice, then even just the wordplay. I remember the Seasons and Reasons. That one hit me. I was
Yeah.
like, bruh.
Yes,
So I always
see-
say that as well,
see?
and I'm just like, I get that.
Dude,
that resonates so heavy.
The moments where you're like, fuck again.
yeah.
Just give me just something.
yeah.
Just something. Why am I doing this?
Mm.
Why am I? There you go. Like you find all these people that I've been talking to that have had years and years in this industry, and they're like, I trust. We see
Yeah.
it all the time. Like it's just hold on.
Yes.
Just hold on.
Mm.
And that's all you need to hear sometimes.
Yeah.
That's all you
Mm.
need to hear. But yeah, there you
That
go.
song is that. That's what you need
There
to
you
hear,
go.
man.
There you go.
Cindy, shout out to that song, man.
There
Good
you go.
Lord. So
Thank you,
from
thank
the EP, what's the EP called that the song's connected to?
It's called. It's a bit of a complicated one. So it's 28.
Yeah.
What's this called?
28. As in the
Dot,
date that
dot.
it's being dropped, 28?
Yeah, just the number because I'm 28 this year.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
And I'm
Okay.
born on the 28th.
Hey, I like this stuff. This
So-
I love this. Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and it's kind of like this, all this music, like again, I've been working on it for 2 years now.
Yeah.
It's all kind of led up to this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, 28 sounds
I
like,
like it.
it's a good number, you know what I mean?
Yes.
For me, I think.
28.
Yeah, and I don't know what that symbol's called. Whatever that symbol's called.
You mean the
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 2
semicolon?
dots.
Semicolon? 2 dots. Oh, like with a clock? Like with the clock has the 2 dots? And then it's got the
Yeah.
next numbers? Isn't it?
Yeah, the 2. Yeah, we're on the same page.
What do you call it?
Shout out to everyone out there that knows what that's called.
I forgot
Don't
as
know what
well.
it's called right now.
What is it? I know, like when there's like, for example, here it says 10 dot dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whatever that is.
Oh,
yeah.
we just
The dot
we
dot.
look so special right now, not knowing what to call them. But yeah, okay. So
it's,
yeah,
it's called 28 dot dot
yeah.
Alchemy.
Alchemy. Wow.
And
Yeah.
then the second EP is 28 dot dot The Alchemist.
Ooh.
And you'll hear it in the music where the first EP has this more old school boom bap hip hop vibe to it. And again was written like during lockdown, throughout again that period.
Yeah.
But to be honest, like I think for a lot of people was obviously a very, very sad time for most, but it was a very frustrating time. And yeah, there you go. I think everyone can relate where it gave us all just a minute to be at home, stay, like just see it, maybe
Just be.
an opportunity, to just reevaluate things. So it's more of that old school boom bap, hip hop vibe. And
Wow.
the second EP is more pop. It's more mainstream vibes.
Okay.
And it's music that's to a standard. Bless the people that I've worked with. Again, shout out to Greg.
Shout out to Greg.
Shout out to Audius.
Yep.
It's at a standard that I was like, oh my god, I dreamt of having music like this.
Wow.
So there you go.
Wow.
The Alchemist, because
I
I was
love that.
pursuing it, bruv.
Yeah,
There you go.
100%. So referring to the book, The Alchemist.
Yep.
Yes, the
Yep.
treasure. Okay.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
The title really, that gets me. I like that title. That's,
Yep.
So from Alchemy to Alchemist.
So Alchemy is during the lockdowns,
Mm,
you know, doing what you can with what you have.
yep, exactly.
So you're turning, you know, again, the practice of alchemy
Mm-hmm.
is you're turning like kind of like these base metals into gold.
Yeah,
or the
silver into
practice.
gold and stuff.
Yeah. So essentially turning nothing into something,
Yep, 100%.
which was hip hop,
Mm.
again, deep shit.
Yeah.
And then the more poppy stuff is, you know, I feel like, again, like, okay, I'm there. I know what my
Wow.
sound is. I know what
Yeah.
the standard is for myself. So there you go. There you go.
Yes.
We're here,
Far
fam. We're
out.
here.
That's
We're here, fam.
hectic. Bruh, to think that like the title, like The Alchemist, will be like on the top charts for pop music is crazy.
Oh,
For that
dude.
word, the vibration of that word to just be in like a, you know, in the mainstream
Sounds good, eh?
is like a glitch in the matrix,
Yeah.
man. So that's hectic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're on the
Cindy.
same page of when it sounds.
Yeah, yeah.
When it sounds right and
Mhm.
it feels right.
Yep. And I love how you put the 28 there. You know, it's got a connection to you. Like it's like some numerology in there. That's dope.
There you go.
That's dope.
Shout out to Eddie.
Wow.
What?
Yeah. And you coming through with that. But I feel you on that. When I did the Age of Aquarius, my album, I literally
Yes.
did the same thing. I put it out in 2021,
Yeah.
which was a number 5 year. My numerology number was 5. And then I did 14 tracks, and 4 plus 1 is 5. So I was trying to do the whole, I dropped it on my birthday, the 14th. You know what I mean? So I was trying to do the whole same what you're doing, like trying to align it, like punching the codes of the universe, you know, and how it connects to me.
Yeah.
And have my like energy signature on that album, which you're doing with both your EPs, which is just crazy.
I didn't know that, bro, to be honest. And to be honest, fucking congratulations.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Far out.
But I can. That's what I mean. I can respect that and connect with that and resonate with that heavily. That how you did that with the 28, and that's
Well,
That's
half
so
of 28 is...
half of 28. Oh, here we go. My math. 14. You're right. That's crazy. It just hit me then. Man, people gonna be watching this episode like, hey, Coco gonna go back to school.
Man, I don't know.
Semicolon. Did I already say that? No, I already said that. It's not a semicolon. Oh, got the little dash. It's the other one. Anyway.
My voice is going to be gone after this.
Nah, this is so good, Cindy, man. We having fun. That's so deep, though. So congratulations on
Thank
on
you.
both EPs.
Thank you.
Wow. God, I'm just digesting all
Bro,
this now.
I'm gonna say, bro, half of 28 is 14.
It's 14.
Dude.
Yeah, it just hit me then as well. It's crazy how
What
the
fuck?
numbers. It's all in the numbers, you know. That's crazy. Wow. So when does the first? Okay, so it drops on the 28th, but the first single that drops before the
It's
28th.
on the 22nd.
On the 22nd.
Yeah,
okay.
Yep.
Wow.
So there you go. There you go.
Far out.
Well, like, is
Cindy.
there another master number that we can work with?
Yeah, we're trying to find
22.
more numbers.
There
Yeah.
we go. That'll do.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
There
So
you
how
go.
does it feel now to be at this point where you're like, okay, I'm finally releasing these tracks that I've been working on for the last few years? You know, what's this feeling like? And like, I want like speak on the like anticipation and excitement for what's to come. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously this isn't it. You don't just drop it. And that's what I've learned. You can't just drop something
Exactly.
and then expect all these things. You got to go to the next thing so you're not too
Keeps
focused
going.
on it. Yeah.
Yep. It keeps going both, you know, again, like, you know, you're sharing and you're telling people about it and you're reminding people about it. And because, of course, it does take a minute for it to get around and for people to, you know, maybe you get a gig here or there that, you know, people are just learning of you.
Yeah.
And that's always going to be the case. Again, I know a couple of people who are pretty established artists in Australia, and they're like, yep, I still you know, perform at a gig that someone's like, I've never heard of you before in my life. So there is that process, as well as same thing, striking the balance between I know I've heard these songs 30,000 times, but I gotta push it. I gotta get people to listen to it and you know, give me you know, if there was any music, any of the tracks that resonated with them, and again, connect on that level. But then as well as there's more music coming out, and you know, that's another chapter, or maybe this is an extra long chapter for this phase, you know. So no, it's I hope I answered the question. Or
No, you did it perfectly. So you did it perfectly. So there's more to cut. You've already started working on stuff.
Yep, I've already got music done, finished. just in the vault, waiting to come out when the
Nice.
time is right.
Yeah, of course, because
Yeah.
you got to give these projects, their
The time
their
they
time to
deserve.
breathe.
Yeah.
Get,
Yep.
So do you have any visuals to go with them, like any music videos or any
Yeah.
visuals for the
Have one for West Side, which
nice.
is a single coming out. There's 2 versions of the song actually.
Okay.
Started working with the great Audius. Shout out to Audius, legendary Audius.
Shout out to Audius.
Yeah.
These names are just hectic.
I know,
Legacy,
hey.
Audius,
Right?
right? Alchemy, like it's all written in the stars, man. Shit.
So starting with the letter A.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah. What was I saying?
Visuals for the.
Yeah. There's a music video for West Side, and there are a few visuals for all the other tracks, but we only at the moment have the music video for West Side, and it has the vibes, and it is based in like kind of during lockdown.
Okay.
But again, like it's very, we have like the visualizer for it is very like everyone that we've shown so far is like, yo, that's sick.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
Wow.
keen on that. We're shouting at a lot of Western Sydney places. The song's about Western Sydney, repping Western Sydney.
Nice.
And yeah, we're going to like iconic places. And funny enough, we put the compilation together, and everyone was like, majority of it is food.
Yeah. So
Majority
the
of
West
it,
is known for their good food.
Yeah.
It's so true. Yeah.
We're like, you got the Macca's car park. Yep, it's perfect.
Yeah,
Yep. You guys did an amazing job. Yeah. So they're pretty. Again, it turned out very interesting. Very cool.
Man.
Yeah, so
And when
good.
does that drop, the music video?
Same day.
Same day?
Same day. Yeah, same day.
Awesome.
Yep. So again, dates. I gotta refer back to.
Yeah. Size. Eddie. So Eddie's for 22nd.
22nd. Yeah.
Nice. That's this Friday. Yeah. Damn.
Dude.
Whoa. So it's all
already
happening. So
Christmas,
this is
bro.
it's already 2024, man. Shit. Wow.
Let's
Yeah, I
not
know.
go there.
Let's not jump too far ahead. Wow. So it's
Yeah.
already. So it's literally this is it. You're in it now. Like
Yep.
the press release, all that. Do you have any gigs lined up or anything like, or a launch party or a listening party or?
Potential listening party for the second EP.
Yeah.
So nothing's confirmed yet. Same thing with gigs. I have a couple of things here and there, but they're not very certain. Of course, Sydney's slowly getting back to
Yeah, 100%.
recovering from the lockdown. So
Yeah.
so nothing to confirm yet, but and that's why it's making me a bit anxious. I'm like,
Yeah.
let me know.
Nah, it's
please.
all right though. What's important is the music will be out.
Yes.
And it'll be there for everyone to receive. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's so good. Wow.
There you go, bro. There
Damn,
you go.
Cindy. This is massive.
It's all happening. It's all happening.
This is huge.
Yep. Do you want to listen to any other tracks?
So what's some... Yeah, we can
If you
listen to
want
some
to.
other tracks,
If you want to,
100%.
serve yourself.
What
Serve
do-
yourself.
Well, what do you feel like... What's another one that you feel like sharing with the Midnight Moods fam? Maybe even one that's connected to our conversation tonight. We had Let It Go, that was connected. But you did mention Patience. I noticed that was a crazy thing with that song. I noticed so much stuff that we said in the conversation in the song. When you said
That's what I'm
patience is a
telling you.
virtue, and
So I looked at him like, bro.
yeah, that is hectic. That was wild.
Yeah.
You know what? Before we get to the songs, what's so the writing process for all these EPs, was it planned? Did you plan like, okay, these songs are gonna be these like deep, really meaningful ones? No, all good, bro. Yeah, he's been chaotic, bro. It's that elephant. See, when you're an elephant, you just too big. These things are dropping.
Shanice.
What was I saying?
So the writing process.
The writing process, yeah.
Well, actually, so interesting. So, is the first time that I outsourced all of my instrumentals.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you didn't make
so-
any of these beats?
No.
Oh,
So
wow.
I arranged the sections, etc. What's it called? Yeah, when you arrange it. And it's so funny. It just started with I found this producer and I was looking at his catalog, and there was one song that which is actually, two songs. The first one is West Side. The second one is a song called Falling, which is actually pretty irrelevant topic wise to all the other music that's on the EP. And yeah, I don't know why. I just like resonated with it. I was like, yo, this actually sounds sick.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to do something at the time that was, I hope it is very different to what's happening right now. And I'm like, well, could this work?
Yeah.
Let me write something to it. Let me like just do a demo on my phone, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah. And it all came together. I think there's one song on that first EP that was like a last minute ad.
Okay.
But yeah, I think there's 3 producers so far. That I
On both projects.
yeah combined. Yep, that
Wow.
I collabed with, as well as there's one track on the second EP that Audius produced, and I'm very, very blessed that we were again in line with all the music that we were making, because there is
Yeah.
more to come, and I'm so keen.
From the same producers.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
So you guys have some chemistry and you're working on some more heat.
Yep.
Wow, nice.
But yeah, I think it all flowed pretty easily from a songwriter
Yeah.
perspective, and melodic. I mean, I struggled a little bit with the melodies, but again, eventually got there. And sometimes
Yeah.
as a creative, you got to be picky, don't you? You're
Of
like,
course.
oh, I've got too many options now.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you make too many options, it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Or you can't come up with something, and you're like, damn, it's got this big gap. in
Yeah,
the song.
yeah.
I don't know what to do.
Nah, I feel you. Damn. So would you say who produced the Let It Go? Is this
I think this is this is. Oh no, wait. Oh, I don't want to butcher it.
Because the sample sounds familiar.
The beginning.
Yeah,
part?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out where it's from, but then I got lost in the song. But
Which one?
that's dope.
No, this is from DJ Skip.
Okay.
I think this is DJ Skip.
Nice.
Who again, I haven't had too many chats with him. American producer,
Yeah.
located in America, in the US. I think he was a DJ who now started to do a bit of producing here and there.
Nice.
And just saw a bunch of his catalog, and I was like, "Hey, bro, so I'm gonna grab like 5 of these songs from you." And he was like, "Wait, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I'm here for it." And he was like, "Okay, cool."
Right,
So
that's a producer's like best
Yeah.
case scenario. Do you know what I mean?
and that's the other beautiful thing of when you start to collab with other people, and they're like, "Wait, really? Like,
Yeah.
you wanna we work on something together?" Yep. Oh, okay, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, the love's there. The love's there.
Yeah.
You know? There you
Dope.
go. Yeah.
So, because you produce your stuff, right, normally.
Yeah.
So how did it feel to finally just be able to be, I don't have to worry about like making the beat and just literally focus on like, the musical aspect, as in like songwriting and harmonies and all.
Can I hear voices?
Oh yeah. That's what I was telling Eddie about before. We'll keep going a little bit and then we'll wrap it up soon. And I know you ain't hearing things.
I was gonna say,
Eddie's like, am I hearing
my
things?
voice is gone, but my ears
Am I going
picking
crazy
up.
too?
Yeah. It was honestly a bit odd. Yeah, it was
Yeah?
a bit odd.
Yeah.
But I knew I had to do it.
Mm.
I slightly forced myself into there you go, letting go
Yeah.
of of having complete control, because I know there are so many producers that I'd love to work with in the future.
Yeah.
And if I have that, stubborn state of mind, and I set that bar for myself,
Yeah.
it's obviously hard to get out of patterns like that, right? You're not gonna go up to someone like Timbaland and be like, "I don't like this bird." He's gonna be like, "Get out of my
Yeah, what you doing?
studio,
Yeah.
bro."
But then it's that balance again of like still staying true to you and having your
Exactly.
input and like what you think as well,
Yeah.
but not like, also like surrendering to like, okay, this person's maybe more
Ideas.
experienced and
Yeah.
and be open to their ideas and what
Yep.
they have. Yeah.
And especially like I think like being respectful towards somebody's ideas. I've noticed like there would be artists here and there that I would come across where, you're workshopping something or you're working on a track, and it's cool, like you said, it's cool to stay true to yourself, but when you're like a complete brick wall and you don't want to, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Where did I say that right? It gets I don't know what I just said.
Yeah.
It
happens to the best of us.
Yeah, happens to the best of us. There we go.
Yeah.
Where where again you can put up a brick wall and be very stubborn, but you never know, a new idea or introducing a new way of approaching your craft can change the way you do it, and it could be for the best.
Exactly.
Like, the opportunity you missed, like, you know, can't go back.
It's important to have that open mind when creating.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah, it was very difficult. It was very, okay, do I really like this? No. Okay, can I maybe try and fall in love with this and come to love it? Yep. Okay, no worries. I'll give myself some time.
Yeah.
See how I feel about it in a day or two.
Yeah.
Don't make an impulse decision on, you know.
That's another one.
There you go.
Impulsive decisions. Yeah. Letting it breathe for a moment. Yeah.
Let it seep in.
No? Yeah, 100%.
I feel like I'm quoting a Coco song.
I have said that in a song. I think that was Rise, but yes. No, I feel you though. Seriously, it's true. And it's just part of like, because the music's like your baby, right? It's your own little creation. So it's like someone telling your kid what to do, or like putting some clothes on your child that you don't want to put on. I mean, like, why are you putting the hat on my kid? Give him the snapback. But,
wait a minute. My kid didn't have a hat before. Why does he have a hat now?
Exactly. You gotta fall in love with his new style or something. But I know what you mean. I totally know what you mean.
Yeah.
But that's a creative process, right? And that's the journey.
Yeah.
I mean, the Alchemist journey. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
and he meets people along the way. And he gets introduced to different cultures and to different, again, like what's it called, experiences. And as much as, you know, there's the storm in the middle of the book, is it that there's a storm, and they gotta go through it.
100%.
Get out of your comfort zone a bit and just test it, see where it takes you.
Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. It's so true.
Oh, Coco, bruv, spitting the bars, bruv, as always.
It don't stop. Damn, Cindy. So what would you say is like maybe like top, as many as you want, like the lessons that you've learned throughout these two projects? You know what I mean? What are like the top lessons that you've been like, okay?
How many can I list? Give me a
many
limit,
as
bro.
you want. Okay, we'll go five. We'll go five.
Five. Okay. Our first one's definitely patience.
Patience, yeah.
Definitely patience. The second one, there you go, being open-minded.
Yeah.
Being very open-minded. Being very open-minded with yourself. I didn't, to be honest, think that I was gonna make music that was pretty like deep. I didn't think maybe
really?
that I would like show that side of myself. What did I say? Patience, open-minded.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, just putting yourself out there. If not, you can't. You won't meet people. You won't. And then again, those people can introduce you to different, you know, ways of approaching your craft, and you can't, you know, evolve better yourself. I think I should say patience again, but patience with yourself. I think the first patience is just be patient with the universe and, you know, whatever it is out there that's taking care of you, and just sometimes you just gotta, there you go, accept it, like the song says, like you just gotta let it go. Accept it. It's not my time, but my time will come. That's one thing's for sure. And again, what are we up to, 5 now? Last one, bro, is just keep going. Just keep going. Hustle. Just keep hustling. It's not.
Don't stop.
There's a reason. Why you have the passion for that. There you go.
Nice, Cindy. Hey, the top 5, bang, just like that. There you go, fam. Some wisdom from Cindy that you can take on your journey. Do you know what I mean? In everything, doesn't have to be, because they can apply to that can apply to anything. Doesn't have to be music. It can literally apply to anything in life. So. Yeah, damn.
I wanted to say a silly one, but I couldn't think of it.
I say the silly one.
Eat a taco.
Eat a taco, Taco Tuesday.
Go to Madam X or GYG, I don't know.
Hey, I'm a GYG guy. I'm a GYG guy, man.
Torn. The balance, you know, I'm trying to get that balance.
Yeah, see, for me, GYG's guac is just way better. The guac is better. It's fresher. Do you know what I mean? The guac, man. I know it sounds crazy. And then there's sauces, the jalapeno, and the milds, whatever it's called, spicy. Like all their sauces are so good. But I will say GYG. I'm gonna put you on blast right now. Y'all be stingy with the sauces now. Back in the day, before COVID, you could go to the taps, the self-serve, and just get as many as you want. Now they look at me like I got 10 heads when I ask for like 6 sauces. They're like, we can only give you 3. I'm like, can you? I just ordered like $50 worth of food. Like, surely you give me a little more. So
GYG, fire in the booth.
yeah,
GYG,
there we go.
bruv.
GYG. So eat a taco. That was.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know.
Okay, nice.
There you go.
What's your feeling?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Play it safe, chicken.
chicken.
Just play it
Okay,
safe.
play it safe, fam.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Play it
You heard it here from Cindy first,
Play
right?
it safe. Don't know. It's your first GYG experience, bro. Just
GYG. Yeah.
Play it safe. You know.
Mm.
Chicken.
Okay, nice. All right, there we go, fam. You got something to eat as well. Food for thought.
Hey,
Hey. Hey, let's
go,
go.
bruv. Go. What are we doing, guys?
Hey, it's what we do, man. This is it. It's this Midnight Moves podcast. It's how we do it. Conscious conversations, real talk with real ones, you know. And Cindy, you've come through with the realest shit, the real. Do you know what I
Thank you.
mean? And thank you for blessing us with that track as well.
Thank you.
What's something you'd leave everyone with, like some advice you might have heard on your journey? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't even have to be to do with music, just anything that has like stuck with you forever that you'd like to like pass on to people. Do you know what I mean?
Oh man, hang in there.
Hang in there.
Just hang in there.
Yeah.
You know, even with like, you know, if you feel like people aren't supporting you, or you feel like you're having trouble kind of relating to, there you go, if you have a partner, you know, you're going through the hustle season, you know, together, like you pointed out before.
Yeah.
You know, again, this all, you know, we've gone all or nothing when it comes to this. And your family, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of the time they might not show it that much, but they love you and they support you as well. Yeah, there you go. Just
Nice.
Just, yeah.
Hang
Hang
in
in
there.
there.
Yeah, it's
Hang
so
in
true. Keep it going. Don't
Yeah.
stop. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. Weather the storm, like you said before, you know, because the storm's going to come. And they're never going to
Oh,
stop.
yeah.
That's the thing. They
Wait.
don't stop. I feel like it
Yep.
never stops. So you just got to be able to withstand it and know that, you know, it's just for a moment, a phase. Do you know what I mean?
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's just you got no choice.
Exactly.
It's gonna happen. you know.
Seasons and reasons, like your song.
There you go.
Hey,
There you go.
Cindy. So where can everyone listen to your music, know more about you, obviously like Instagram and stuff? Give them your handles.
Majority of my handles are Cindy Official Music. All my music's gonna be on all
With the
all
question mark, right?
I'm not in the handle.
Okay.
Not now.
Yeah.
Zuckerberg and everyone else. Looking at you.
Yeah.
AI, please. Help your girl out, mate. But yeah, and then I'm on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cindy NDY.
Let's go. Official music.
Official
And it's
music.
official. You heard it here first. You got an exclusive here on Midnight Moods. And Cindy's dropping 28. We don't know if it's a semicolon or Alchemy.
Dot.
Alchemy. And 28 ... Alchemist.
Yep. Yep.
That's
There you go.
hectic.
There you
So
go.
is The Alchemist like one of your favorite books? Is that why as well? Does that play a part?
Yeah. Again,
Yeah?
shout out Eddie. Introduced me to the
Hey,
book.
Eddie, man.
Hey.
Come on, bro.
And honestly, I'm not a book person, but I
Yeah.
found it so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
Yeah.
story. It
Yeah.
is. That's one of those ones that I feel like everyone needs to read because
Yeah.
you could just apply so much of it to your life. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone and anyone in any profession, any hobby. Yep,
Yeah.
Yep. It's just life.
Exactly.
Literally life.
And a
yeah.
lot of people, when you ask them what their favorite books are, like literally that's like 90% of people will say The Alchemist is in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially people that are like, you know, weathering the storm and, you know, trying to get to their goals and dreams and all that. That's one of those books
Yep.
that
There you
gives that
go.
fuel. Yeah.
There you
Damn.
go. So yeah, I'm
Let's
so
go, Cindy.
keen. So keen. Let's
Yeah,
go.
I'm keen for this. I'm keen to
go.
see the releases, keen to see the visuals, keen to hear more music. Grateful that you've come through to the podcast finally. Do you know what I mean?
Thank you.
In
Thank
divine
you.
timing, you know, it was
Thank
meant to
you.
be now.
I know.
Yeah, and I feel like your voice is coming back slowly,
I
more
know,
through the
this
podcast. Have you
happened.
noticed?
This has happened literally every day. I'm like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. I
Yeah.
wake up. I'm like, why am I not?
Yeah.
It's cooked again, mate. Why?
Nah, but thank you for coming, for like pushing through, like you said, holding
there
on.
You go, yeah.
You know, you're
There you
like,
go.
shit, I got to do a podcast for however long,
No.
an hour and a bit, but I can do it, you know, with your voice.
Nah, bro. If you want it, bruv,
You got to, exactly, got to push
just
through
have to do it.
100%.
There you go.
And we'll have a part 2, do you know what I mean, for the next projects that
Yeah,
you've
yeah.
been working on.
Thank you.
So we'll run it back as well.
Oh,
But
bless.
yeah, thank you so much. And I want to thank you, you know, on the podcast officially for
Thank you.
helping me so much with my music career. career. Do you know what I mean?
No,
Mentoring me at the
Coco.
beginning, because Cindy was the one that like mentored me
No.
and really like took me under her wing. You know,
No.
obviously Eddie Munn gets huge credit too, but on the music side, it was a lot of Cindy. And
No,
yeah, I just
no.
want to thank you here in the podcast.
No, Coco.
And,
no. Bless. You know what? Thank you, bro, for your open-mindedness, and thank you for your like, your passion too, bro.
Nah, thanks.
I'll never ever forget. Never ever forget that you're always passionate about what
Yeah.
you do. You know what I mean?
Nah,
how
that's
it
what we
should be.
share. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
We want to get that. You know, we want to go to where we want to go. Do you know what I mean? We
Exactly.
see it and we believe it. You know,
Yep.
and that's you got to hold that vision, man.
Yep.
Because there's so many things in life that's gonna like try to cloud it. Even your own self will creep in with the doubt, you know.
Yes.
But like you just gotta
Yes.
keep, like you said, keep pushing and keep holding that vision, because it will become a reality. Do you know what I
Yep.
mean? 100%.
Gotta put it out there.
Mm.
What do you want? Just put it out there.
Yeah. Let's go, Cindy.
Bro, the energy is real.
Hey, yes it is. Thank you so
Midnight
much.
Moods energy, bro.
That's
Midnight
it.
Moods
It's
energy.
the Midnight Moods podcast. Cindy, you've been the real one. Thank you so much for coming through, for
Thank
being
you.
part of the podcast. Eddie Man, thank you for being present as well, bro. We love you. You know what I mean? And fam, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Midnight Moods podcast, Conscious Conversations, real talk with real ones. Cindy, make sure you stream, listen, watch all the projects, you know, both EPs, you know what I mean? Get into it. You got a little sneak peek, right?
Yeah, man.
So come on now, let's go. All right, run up the streams. Thank you for tuning in. Coco the Conscious signing off. Cindy, leave him with something.
Bless.
Bless.
Bless,
Yeah.
fam.
Peace. Mr. Moon.